everyone, this is Rosie again, your Speak Like a Local teacher. Karong adlaw, today, atong pagatunan, we're gonna be learning about asking question in Cebuano part 1. This lesson only focus on the what question or unsa nga pangutana. Okay? Sa present, past, and future situation. So, in this lesson, we are gonna be using prefix ga, nag, mag, na. Unsa is used to ask question in the present situation. Nag-unsa used to ask question for the past situation. Mag-unsa is used to ask question in the future situation using the what. But I will also show you how is it without using the prefix. So the difference between using the prefix or without the prefix. Example here, unsa imong buhaton karon. So basically this question is in the present, right? Okay, so without adding the ga, you use the possessive. Okay? So in asking unsa, what, we don't use the second personal pronoun. We use the possessive pronoun imong for singular pronoun. Okay, so that's the difference between them. Alright, so here, example with the prefix ga. Ga unsa ka karon. So, what are you doing now? So, this one is the same question as the first one without the ga. But in this question, we use the second person singular ka instead of using the imong. Alright, we also did not put the buhaton. Buhaton is do or to do. What are you going to do? So, gaunsa ka karon. So, right now, what are you doing? So, you just have the ka with not the imong and without the buhaton also. So, in this question, to answer this question, just use the ga as then change the second personal pronoun into first personal pronoun. So, in our previous lesson, we study about the personal pronoun. So, in answering this question, it would be easier for you if you know or you are familiar with the personal pronoun. Okay? So here, gatuon ko og Cebuano karon. So I'm studying Cebuano now. So this is present tense. So you just add the ga and the root word tuon. Then change the ka into ko. Gatuon ko og Cebuano karon. So got it? So now our verb is luto. So this is what you are doing right now. Galuto ko og pamahaw karon. I'm cooking breakfast now. Or you can also say I'm cooking breakfast right now. Karon. Galigo ko karon. I'm on the shower now. Ga-work out ko karon. I'm working out right now. Or I'm working out now. Gakaon pa ko karon. I'm still eating right now. Or I'm still eating now. So our prefix is ga. So somebody is asking you gaunsa ka. What are you doing now? Gaunsa ka. So by listening to this, you'll be able to familiarize the use of gaunsa or what are you doing. Alright, let's move on to nagunsa. So nagunsa asking about the past situation. So time expression for the past, ganiha, ganina, earlier, gahapon, yesterday. So for the present situation, we use time expression karon or now. Here, for the past, we use the very common Cebuano time expression, ganiha or ganina, earlier, then gahapon, yesterday. Okay, so here we also have unsa imong gibuhat gahapon. What did you do yesterday? So this is the question without the prefix. So the same principle apply without imong possessive adjective is being used, not the second person pronoun, which is ka. So here we have the nag. We use prefix nag-unsa ka gahapon. So this is the same question as unsa imong gibuhat gahapon without the prefix. What did you do yesterday? Nag-unsa ka gahapon. This is past, okay? So the same rule apply. Use nag as your verb. Verb prefix, then change the second personal pronoun into first personal pronoun to answer the question. So here our example. Ganiha kay nagkaon ko. So objective case. Nagkaon ko ganiha, subjective case. So remember, use the ganiha time expression earlier. Then use prefix nag to your root word. Nagkaon ko ganiha or nagkaon ko ganiha, ganiha kay nagkaon ko. So objective ganiha kay nagkaon ko ganiha. Sabi nagluto ko ganiha, I cooked earlier. Nagwork yesterday. O ganiha, I bath. Nagligo, this is past. Nagligo ko yesterday. Say, so if somebody say, nagunsa ka gahapon, nagunsa ka ganiha, or nagunsa ka adtong niaging, adtong gahapon, okay? So asking about the future. Basically in Cebuano usually it is about the future. Mag-unsa. So in here, time expression that we are gonna be using is ugma or tomorrow, unya, later. Okay. Unsa imong buhaton ugma? This is the question without using the prefix. So remember, unsa, we are using here the mag to ask the question unsa for the future situation. What are you going to do tomorrow? Mag-unsa ka ugma. So let's apply the same rule. Akong buhaton unya kay magluto ko og pamahaw. Magluto ko og panihapon unya. I'll cook dinner later on. Magtawag kong mama ugma. So I'll call mom tomorrow. Magtawag kong mama ugma. So kung here is like possessive pronoun. Ko with the linker ing. I'll call mom tomorrow. Magdula ko og basketball unya. I'll play basketball later. Magkaon ko og pan kay gutom. I'm hungry so I have to eat bread. Okay, magtrabaho ko unya. I will work later. Magtrabaho. Okay, or maglakaw ko unya. So future, right? So let's move on to naunsa. Naunsa is we are using here the na prefix added to unsa. Here what it means is like what happened. What happened. This is past, right? Naunsa. Unsa imong gibati? How do you feel? Unsa. This is without using the na, okay? This is the question without using the na or adding the na before the unsa. So, without the na, use the possessive pronoun imong. Imong is like your, okay? Unsa imong gibati? How do you feel? Naunsa ka. So, with the na. Naunsa ka. What happened to you? Okay, so what happened to you? So here we have here the sample answer. Galain akong lawas literally means my body is somewhere else. So that means your galain akong lawas, my body is somewhere else, not to be found. Okay, so your body is not cooperating with you, maybe somewhere else roaming around. So that's the meaning, or that's the literal translation of that. But it is actually mean I am not feeling well or I don't feel well. Okay, so galain akong lawas meaning I don't feel well, or maybe you say I'm not fine or I'm sick. Galain akong lawas. Okay, galain akong lawas. Lawas is body, okay? So over here another question, naunsa na siya? What happened to her or him? Naunsa na siya? Then your tubag here is ambot na unsa na siya. Wala ko kabalo. So I have no idea what happened to her. Ambot na unsa na siya. Wala ko kabalo. Ambot, okay? Maritis pa more. Naunsa man na. What happened to that? What happened to it? Okay, naunsa man na. What happened to that? Or maybe, what's going on? Naunsa man na. Okay? So we have here the sample answer also. Nahulog. Your verb is hulog, dropped. You have the na as your prefix, nahulog. So it is past. Nahulog og nabuak nako ang baso. I dropped and broke the glass. I'm sorry. Pasensya na, nabuak nako ang baso. I'm sorry, I broke the glass. I broke the glass. Nahulog nako ang baso, nabuak nako, nahulog, nabuak. Drop and broken. Okay. Naunsa imong uyab? What happened to your boyfriend or your girlfriend? Naunsa imong uyab? Akong uyab, gihilantan akong uyab. Gihilantan akong uyab. Okay. My boyfriend or my girlfriend has a fever. Fever, gihilantan. Okay. Gihilantan. Naunsa imong iro? What happened to your dog? Iro. Okay? Iro. Naunsa? What happened to your dog? Imong iro. So over here, naunsa, we use the possessive adjective, not the second person, because the uyab is belong to you, iro belongs to you. It's not focusing on you. So gihilantan or gasakit akong iro. My dog is sick. Okay? Alright. So now next, let's move on to giunsa. Giunsa, this is a question related to unsa, but it is asking how things are being done. Giunsa man na nimo? What did you do to that? Kay giunsa man na nimo? What have you done to that? Gilabay nako kay daan na kaayo. I throw it away. It's too old. Throw it away. I threw it away because the daan is like to describe something which is not opposite of daan is opposite of new in English. Daan, old. But if you are describing a person, you don't use daan, okay? You use tigulang, okay? You use tigulang for older people. Tigulang, opposite of young. That is like old, young. Old is tigulang, which is referring to person. The opposite of tigulang is bata or young. Okay, now giunsa man na nimo paghimo? How did you make it or how did you do that? Giunsa man na nimo paghimo? Okay, giunsa nimo paghimo? How did you do that? Sunod atong tubag ana, sample na tong tubag, gitahi raman ni nako. I only stitch it. Tahi, stitch, gitahi raman ni nako. Raman ni nako. Ni is like this, okay? This. Giunsa kaniya, what did she or he or what did he or she do to you? Giunsa kaniya. What did he do to you? Giunsa kaniya. Okay, tubag, gisumbag niya akong ulo. Oh, ug sakit kaayo. She or she punched my head and is too painful. Okay? Giunsa nimo pagstorya niya ang tanan nga problema? How did you approach her or him about all those issues? Gipasabot nako siya og hinay-hinay. I explained it to her or him slowly. Okay, sayon ra kaayo, diba? Very sayon, very easy. Okay? Giunsa. Okay. Adto ta, let's move on to tigunsa. So tigunsa, this is asking about relationship between two or more person. So example here we have tigunsa mo niya. What's your relationship to her? Tigunsa. Okay? This is asking about your relationship to someone. Maybe you wanted to know, maybe somebody saw you walking with a girl, some random girls, then, Filipino, like marites, when you're referring to someone, they always want to gossip about you. Like, when they saw you, somebody walking with someone else, they gonna always, kinsa to imong kauban gahapon. So, they would say, tigunsa nimo siya, what's your relationship to her or what's your relationship to him? Tigunsa mo niya. Okay. Or tigunsa nimo siya. Okay. So imong tubag ako ni siyang igagaw. Igagaw is like cousin, okay? Cousin igagaw. Igagaw. Asa man mo moadto? Where are you going? Asa man mo moadto? Moadto mi sa balay ni Lula. We are going to grandma's house. Okay, so that's your relationship. Because she's asking, tigunsa mo niya? Because you're walking along with her, right? So the people might be wondering, what's your relationship to her? So asa man mo, because you're going with her, so they're asking you, asa mo moadto? So say moadto mi sa balay ni Lula. We're going to grandma's house. Okay? So tigunsa, asking about relationship between two person or more, two or more person. Okay? So when you hear this word, tigunsa mo, what's your relationship to them? Mo is like ka mo. So more person, okay? Including the marites. The marites is the first person who is asking the question. So we call it like very like curious about everything that is going on around the neighbor. They always want to know what's going on. We call it marites. Okay? Okay, so that's all for this. Let's go to practice. Practice ta pagbuhat og 5 ka pangutana gamit ang unsa in the present, past, and future situation. Make 5 question using unsa, unsa or what in the present, past, and future situation, including giunsa and tigunsa. So you're gonna have, instead of 5, mahimong unom kay naaman tay tigunsa. Okay? So, manghinaot ko nga naamoy nakatunan is like you learn something.